everyone, it's Dawn and welcome back. Well, as promised in my last video, I'm ready now to show you my autumn collection. It's not things that I've designed specifically, but it's just a number of bits and pieces and products that I've got from here, there and everywhere really, to bring a collection into one place. So then anytime I want to make an autumnal project, it's all in one box. So before I open the box, let me tell you a bit about the box. It started out life as a cereal packet. I know that sounds hard to believe, but it did. And I've got one in another room, which I meant to show you, and I didn't, because I forgot to bring it down. But never mind. It was an empty family-size Weetabix box, actually. That wasn't meant to be an advert, it's just what I used. And I covered the outside with mount board. But before I did that, you can use chipboard as well if you want to. But before I did that, I covered this. Well, this is just wrapping paper that I got from a local store. And I like the pattern. So that's what I use. That's a photograph, obviously. And these leaves are inside part of the set that's inside this pack. And I had some trim that I've used just to put along the front like that, which I absolutely love. The rest of it's just wrapping paper. And if I open it up, if I can do that without knocking my camera over, there we go. On the inside, I've just got a bit of Velcro there. And you can see the inside of the cereal box actually from here. I didn't bother to decorate the inside because no one really sees it. But what I do want to do, I want to show you. I'm going to pop it to one side so that I can get the bits and pieces out. And as I get them out, if I can remember where I've got them from, I will tell you where each element comes from. Maybe I'll add a link. Well, I will. For those that I can remember, or where it's possible to give a destination, I will add a link down below to tell you where I got them. Now, these berries I got from the works. A lot of it came from the works. And I got the red berries and I got a bundle of the orange berries. Now, I'm not sure that the orange berries are still available because that was with their autumn and they're now in full Christmas mode. It looks like Santa's grotto in our local works. It's absolutely fantastic. But the red ones, well, last time I checked, they were still available and they are great fun. If you like making wreaths to hang on your door, if you're going to make a Christmas wreath or still an autumn wreath, there's still time. These make great additions, so I'm just going to pop them to one side for a minute. I'm going to try and leave it where I can still leave everything in shot. So if I move my box over right to the edge of my screen, so hopefully we can get everything in, well, almost everything in anyway. I got some, these are stickers. These are autumn leaf stickers, or glitter leaf stickers they're actually called. 12 in a pack. I haven't used them yet. Also from the works. As you can see, they were £1. Now this wasn't from the works, this next bit. This came from Paper Chase and it's a beautiful pack of ribbon. So you get 3 meters of each. They're absolutely lovely. They're sort of, I suppose you call it a bronze, would you call that? I call it a bronze. So I can't remember how much it was, but it wasn't terribly expensive. Oh, £5. And you get 3 lots of 3 meters of ribbon. So it's really worth it. They're lovely. And I got some more from there. They had another pack, which I've separated and put on separate sheets or separate rolls. We've got this lovely sort of autumn gold, I'd call that. And I've got sort of olive green ribbon here. This is organza ribbon, absolutely gorgeous, my favourite type of ribbon. Again, this all came from Paper Chase. And these all came on one reel. They didn't come like this, they came on a single reel, but I just separated them to make life a bit easier. Now, these flowers, these ones here, let me, if I can take them out, I might be able to show them a bit better. These ones, again, came from the works, but the other ones, which of course are right in the bottom, and the leaves, I just die cut them from my own dies that I've got. So I'm going to actually pop them back in the bag so that I don't lose them, because I shall use them. In fact, I've used one of those leaves, or flowers, and a couple of the leaves on a project, which I'll show you in a few moments when we finish going through this box. Now, these, I've got 3, I did have 3, where's the other one? Well, we'll find it in a minute. I did have 3 wreaths. Now, these are wreaths that I've actually made, and all I've done is I've photographed them and cut them out, so we can use them as wreath embellishments. There is another one in there somewhere, and when I find it, I'll get it out and show you. So I'll put that one down there. Now this, it's all right, it's bugging me that I can't find this other wreath, but we'll find it, not to worry. Put that there so that you can still see the box. Now this Oh, no, not that. We're not quite ready for that yet. Put them back in there. I'll show you them in a minute. These are some beautiful glitter leaves. Now, I'm sorry about the rustling, folks. I was going to try and take one out to show you. Oh, there we go. These are beautiful leaves, and they didn't actually come in a pack. They came from a wreath. I think it's meant to be a Christmas wreath, but it looks more like autumn to me. But it's just an entire wreath of these beautiful, I suppose you call it, gold glittery leaves. But I didn't particularly want the wreath as it was. If I make a wreath, I never make it with just one product. I know it does look fantastic, but I thought I'd buy it as a resource. So what I'm going to do, in fact, what I have done, I've cut some of these off of the wreath already, and I've stored them in a bag like that, and so I can put them on my projects, or some of them anyway. So I'm going to put that there. Now, I've got myself a little photo pack, and I'm going to find that other wreath one day. It might be just at the bottom, so I'm going to just go through. I've got an HD jigsaw pack on my iPad, and some of them have got some gorgeous autumnal and other seasonal, but I'm going to show you just a selection of the photographs that I've printed out for this section, or for this set. So we've got that gorgeous cat. I loved him. I liked him. He was really cool. And we've got that one. I'll show you the photographs that I've printed off. So if I hold them up a bit closer to the camera, you might be able to see them. And I love that little squirrel. He'd look great on a card, wouldn't he, or a calendar? So that would be good. And that's the little hedgehog that's on the front of this box, on the lid. And that, with all those lovely autumnal shades of greenery, that's a good one. I love these sunflowers. Sunflowers, my favourite flower, so I had to have that. And that one. So I'll give you a quick look through. I'm not even sure I've got that the right way around. No, I haven't. That one's upside. Oh, some of these are upside down, so they were right when I put the thing together, but I've played with it since. So there we go. And I love that. You'll see that image later on. In one of the products that I've made with some of this kit, you'll see that image later on, so look out for that. And there's that one. That again, that would look nice in a nice autumnal birthday card, or even perhaps a golden wedding anniversary. There's lots of gold in there, isn't there? Now, I printed this one off because I thought it would make a great background, a great leafy background. And oh, that one's upside down. So that's the ones I printed off recently. And that one I printed off this morning. So there's our photo pack. Now, there's a few more things to show you. I'm going to keep these in there. Again, these are from the works, and they're just some gold ribbons. Oh, they are some gold ribbons. I shouldn't say just, because they're beautiful. £1 for a pack of 12. Now, they're really ties for packaging, but pop a bit of hot glue on the back and you can use them as beautiful embellishments on your cards and other projects. So that's what I shall be doing on mine. Now, I have made, or I put together, a selection of papers. Now I'm going to have to spin that round. I hope to goodness it doesn't fall off, because I'm running out of space here. Now this is an autumn leaf arrangement, and in there, in this box, I'll show you what I used to make that. In fact, I'll show you now, because there's just a few more. Actually, I'll tell you what. Plan B. I'm going to show you the other embellishments. This is, again, from the works, my favourite place. You get 50 leaves for £1. I'm not sure if they've still got these, but they did have the other day. So that's what I used to create that background paper. All I did was I laid them over my printer and covered the entire scanner X section and hit the colour printer, or hit the colour print button. And I never did find that other wreath, you know. But I knew there was 3, but I have no idea where that came from. Now these are just a selection of dies of leaves, which I've coloured. And I won't take them out because I'll never get them back in, but I'm sure you can see them like that. And they can be used as embellishments. So finally, I'm going to show you this paper pack. So we've got that one, which was made from this pack here. That is from a piece of wrapping paper, which came from Oliver Bonus. That is from a piece of wrapping paper, and to be honest with you, I can't remember where it came from. That came from a paper pack from the works, as did that. I just cut it down. This is actually a Christmas one. It came from a Christmas pad, but with all these lovely pine cones and berries and fern, it could just as easily be used for an autumn set. And this actually came from the print of a dress that I've got. It didn't come out quite the same colour. It's not quite as dark as that. but I just photocopied that and stuck it onto a piece of card. And this final one, I thought that was the last one. This final one is actually from a painting that I did some time ago now, and I just cut a piece down to use as a backing paper. So I am going to try and pop most of this back in my box, because I wanted to show you just a few things that I've made with some of the elements. So it won't be as neat as it was when it came out, trust me, but it'll get there. I wonder where that other wreath went. That's going to bug me now. I'm sure maybe I might have used it. So we're just going to pop them back in there like that. There, told you it wouldn't be as neat. Never mind. So I'm just going to very carefully, so I don't drop my camera, put the lid down. I'll put the box over there so you can still see it, because I do like how that top has come out. Now I'm going to show you 2 cards and a plinth. So from one of the photo packs, or one of the photos in my pack, I have made this gorgeous little greeting card. It could even be a note card. I've just used my autumn leaf backing paper and glued the photograph on the front. Very quick and simple. If you want a very quick card, if you've got a card to make in a hurry, just find yourself a beautiful photographic image or postcard, or even something from a previous greeting card that you've received from someone else. Put it on a different backing. You've created a whole new card. Done. So there you go. I'll tell you what, I'll lay it down so that you can see it. And then I've done this one. And from here, I've used one of my sunflowers and a couple of the leaves. This is an embossed piece of gold mirror card. And this actually came from, what was it? It was a confetti pack. It was called a confetti happy birthday confetti pack. And you get loads in there. It's such good value. I got that from Paper Chase. And I just picked out 3. They come in different colours. It's all the same font and the same size. But I just picked out 3 of the red ones, stacked them together and glued them on the front. And I've just embossed this. Now, this style is called Clean and Simple. Now, I don't usually do clean and simple cards. I've got to be honest, I'm not a great fan of them. Or at least I should say I wasn't a great fan of them. But I've been following a series by the amazing Christine Stokes, and she specialises in them, and she's fantastic, so she may have converted me. So thank you, Christine, for that conversion. I absolutely love it. So, well, I might not be converted yet, but let's just say I'm getting there, because I couldn't quite bring myself to leave that white, so I've stained the card and put a very simple design. But I have to admit, I do like it. I do like that style. Didn't think I would, but I do, so there you go. And finally, I have made an autumn plinth, and we've got that beautiful image with the dog and the cat among the autumn leaves. And I've used some of my autumn leaf embellishments, which is why there weren't very many in the pack, because I've used them to make this plinth. And it squashes flat, so if you wanted to make this to package, or if you're selling your items, this will squash down. And you can send it, I'm not quite sure if it will go in an envelope, but it would certainly go in a small box. And it springs out like that, and it stands up. Oh, let's just move them over there. It stands up really nicely. I'll lay it down so that you can see it. So there is my plinth, although it's laying down at the moment. There is my Clean and Simple card, and I'm running out of space. There is the other one. And if I push them up there, I'm not going to get the box in as well, so I'll just put the box back up there. And there is my box, back to the beginning again. So there we go, guys. There is my autumn collection, or things I've gathered together to create an autumn collection, and a few of the things that I've made from it so far. So I hope you've enjoyed that and found it useful and interesting, and perhaps inspired you to put your own autumn collection together. You don't have to use a cereal box like mine. You can use any box that you like, or any box that you happen to have or feel like making. So there we go. That's it for today. I will see you next time with another project. And until then, thank you so much for watching. Take care, everybody. Have fun. And as always, happy crafting. Bye-bye for now.